Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm here with Princess Penelope, who just got finished eating her lunch for the day. She's probably gonna get really tired lately and fall asleep. She likes to fall asleep when she's being cuddled, so she might fall asleep on camera with you guys if you guys get to see it. It's cute. Oh, there's one little yawn. No one coming? Yep, it's coming. I love you. But anyways, sorry. I am back today with an update video for you guys because, as you can probably tell from the background, a lot has happened over the past few weeks. Are you full? Oh, yes. A lot has happened over the past few weeks, and we did move, which is why you guys see a completely different background behind me. I'll get into that in a minute, but I did want to say I'm sorry that I have not been as active on my channel over the past few weeks, but I really needed to take this break, just to take some time to get acclimated into the new place and get ready, like get used to being in a new town and just moving into a new place in and of itself. Go play. I love you. Getting used to a new place can be very stressful as it is, and I did try to vlog. I tried to vlog so many times during the initial move, but it just became way too overwhelming, so I just said, you know what, not this time. I'm gonna go ahead and focus, get everything settled, get settled myself, and then I'll start filming again. So that's the reason why I'm here today. We have been here for about maybe a week now. Actually a week, exactly a week. Yesterday we've been here. So a week and a day we've been here. And I like it. I'm happy we're here. It's a much nicer town than we were in before, because the last time we were in was just, there was so much negativity and so many people who did so much drugs. And I know that sounds ridiculous to say as like my reason for moving, but there was one incident that really kind of solidified my want to move, and that was the day that I took my little brother to the park. I took him out of school early because I want to spend time with him. This was about maybe 2 weeks before I moved, when Nick and I finally decided we were going to go ahead and go through with the move. He had already been here already working because he landed 2 amazing jobs, thank God. So he was already here working, so I was by myself in the old house. I decided, you know what, I'm going to be leaving soon. I'm not going to see my little brother for a long time, at least for another month after I move. And he and I are very, very close, so I wanted to spend as much time with him as possible before I left. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to take him out of school early. We're going to go out to lunch, have some ice cream, and go to the park. So we go get ice cream, go to lunch, having a great time, get to the park, and then something told me, I am somebody who trusts her intuition beyond anything else. I trust my intuition so much. And in this case, it's never done me wrong in the past, but especially this time, I was so happy I did it, because it was probably one of the most, like, scariest things I've seen. And I was born and raised in South Florida, in Miami area, so, you know, but I've never seen anything like this before. We went to the park near Lake Champlain, and something told me to have him wait for a minute while I went to inspect this park, because I've never been there before. I've never heard of it before. This is my first time taking him there. So with that kind of stuff, I like to, you know, make sure everything is good, everything's okay. So I walked around the park, and the park itself, like the playground itself, was fine. But as I was walking back towards my little brother while he was waiting on the bench, I found 3 separate dirty used needles buried in the gravel, which bothered me, because where the park is, like where it's situated, the beach, it's the lake shore, but they call it the beach. The beach is right next to the park. So during the summer, there are hundreds of kids running barefoot between the park and the beach, going back to the beach to cool off, going back to the park to play. Like, hundreds of kids every single day during the summer going barefoot in that damn park. And God forbid if any one of those kids had gotten stuck with those dirty ass needles. Like, it just, to me, it just disgusts the shit out of me to see that. So when I saw that, I immediately grab him, go to the police station, report what I saw, then go to town hall, report to the maintenance who take care of the park what I saw, and I went somewhere else that I've been to before. But it was so, like, it bothered me to my core. Like, it just disgusts me to see that people are so disrespectful and disgusting that they would put the lives of these kids in danger with no issue. Like, they don't give a fuck. And normally, like, I don't like to judge people for what they do. Like, to each his own. Whatever you need to do to get through a day, man, do what you gotta do. Like, I don't condone drug use at all, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, that's fucking disgusting, you're a piece of shit, even though for what you did, whoever did it, they are pieces of shit for what they did. But if you're gonna fuck up your life and do that kind of shit, do it in your own home. Don't you dare bring it to a fucking park where there are gonna be little kids running around barefoot in this, like, it just, I don't know. But that was the moment I decided, like, we needed to get the fuck out of that place, because Nick and I decided we want to have a family. And we have been trying but not trying, because the old wives' tale is if you try to have a kid and you focus on it and you are just, it's all what you're about, it never happens, seemingly. So we are trying but not trying at the same time, to have a family, to start a family. And internally, I knew myself that I did not want to be there with my kid. I would never want to raise my kid somewhere where people were that careless, because I've even been in the town gas stations where I've seen burnt spoons in the garbage. You would walk in and smell something that was burnt, and it smelled really nasty, and you'd look in the garbage after you throw your towel in there, your paper towel, and there's a burnt spoon right on top there. Like, what are they doing in there? You know what I mean? It's just it's a very disturbing thing knowing that you live among people who are so careless and don't give a shit like that. And it bothered me so much. So that was the main reason why I wanted to get the fuck out of there, because I was not going to raise my kids somewhere where people were so careless and disrespectful and disgusting about that kind of stuff. And to be honest with you, I've never liked the town we were in, because every time, if I ever had to go through the town to get somewhere, it was one of those towns where it gave you the heebie-jeebies enough to where, even though it was a straight shot detour or shortcut to wherever you had to go or get to, you always took the long way around because you wanted to avoid that town. That's how it is for everybody who's lived around that area. And it was one of those towns for me. So living there was not really something we wanted to do, but it was what we had to do for the time, and now we're away from it. So that part of my life is over, thank God, from that town. Like, I'm so happy to be out of there. The place we're in right now is so much nicer. It's a lot more well kept. There's not garbage lining the streets everywhere. You don't have to worry about people like robbing you or breaking into your house and taking your shit. Like, you don't have to worry about it. And like I said, we have more family here, and it just makes more sense to be here. We are much higher in the elevations in the Adirondacks. We are literally smack dab right in the middle of the highest peaks of the Adirondacks. So it's absolutely beautiful here as far as scenery, which I love, because when it comes to like summertime, I want to do like lookbooks and stuff. I have the perfect backdrop to, take pictures for. So that's amazing. Happy about that. And, that's about it as far as the update. I mean, everything else has been pretty good. The house itself, obviously, is a lot smaller. We're actually in an apartment right now, which I'm happy about, because we did have a 3-bedroom, which was really nice. We each had our own room plus our bedroom. However, realistically, we did not need that much space. It's only 2 of us and then 2 very small animals. The ferret, as long as she has somewhere to run around and be free and jump and do her ferret shit, she's happy, and Chloe doesn't give a shit, It's just us 2, and we don't really need anything more than just the 1 bedroom as of right now until we do have a family. Then obviously moving will have to be a thing we have to do again. But for the first few months, obviously, we don't have to worry about anything as far as the baby having its own room. So, we have plenty of time when that time comes. So, the room that I'm in right now is our bedroom, but it's also my beauty room. He has the living room to himself. I have the bedroom to myself, which is why all my beauty stuff is everywhere. And the room is big, considering the small room I had before. Even though I had a lot more storage, this room itself is so much bigger than the room I had to myself back in the old house, which means I now can have my own room for filming, which I'm going to have probably in that corner. I'll show you guys a room tour in the next few days, but I have my own little area for filming I can put over there. I have perfect lighting for filming here, so I have so many options as far as filming and having my own little area for, obviously getting ready for myself. But I also have a big-ass closet that has plenty of room for my clothes and stuff like that. So it's a much nicer area, a much nicer house, and it's the perfect size for just 2 people, and it's so much homier. It feels like home here. This, to me, is home. I feel happy here. So yeah, that is the update, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry that I haven't been as active on here as I should be, but I promise you within the next couple of weeks I am going to be filming a lot more and uploading again and getting back to my regular, sometimes irregular schedule for filming. If you guys want to see an updated makeup collection video, which this is, you know, essentially my makeup collection right here. This is all perfumes, nail polishes, lotions, and then all this whole dresser drawer right here, is entire thing is full of makeup. So if you guys want to see a new makeup collection video, I will happily do that for you guys. Just let me know down below. I do have a couple of collabs going on my channel pretty soon, with a good friend of mine here on YouTube and then a company as well. And so yeah, that's what's going on, and I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.